my wrists is frost. All my women is boss.
While we here, you know what I mean? We got J2, dude helping me out, you know what I mean? Redemption 3, last battle of the night, main event, you versus JC. You know what I'm saying? Every battle was great tonight. You and JC, y'all continue that trend of great battles tonight. How you feel about you going against the
It was a
Reaper?
great battle, man. Like, I couldn't really ask for much more. You know what I'm saying? I wish the crowd would have been more in tune to my first. I gotta watch it on camera to see if it was anything I could have did or if it was a crowd. You never know. But I feel like once the battle started going, like after the first, now we have a competitive battle. You know what I'm saying? And the battle started actually like being a battle. You know what I mean? And it was a crazy event. It was a crazy battle, bro. Like, crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When you gotta think, like, when you come off of a battle with JC, like somebody that's a vet like he is, when you come off of that battle, you still kind of on a high. Like, I just got off stage like 5-10 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? So
not even 10.
You know what I'm saying? So like you be high. You trying to retrace everything that happened. Could you have did this better? Could you did? At the end of the day, though, like I feel like I did my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I broke the room. You know what I'm saying? My second round was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the room rocking, and that's really all I can ask for. I don't really need nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Bro.
How do you feel about that first round though? Because I noticed that he took all of these, like, to me, these typical angles,
and it was like so that's the thing though, like, so this isn't really the regular Orlando crowd.
Facts.
This ain't the Orlando crowd.
Like, it's like a smack.
Yeah, this is a smack Orlando crowd. You know what I'm saying? I battle in Orlando, and I know what Orlando is like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how they give it up in Orlando. This is not the regular Orlando crowd, so this is the crowd that's probably first time seeing J2 live. So again, and I say this in a bunch of interviews, anytime I battle for a certain crowd the first time, all the gay shit works. All of it works. You know what I'm saying? It's going to work. Because they never heard it. You know what I'm saying? So this crowd was like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that first round, bro, I've heard all that shit a million and one times. He said a bunch of shit better than a lot of the niggas.
Yeah.
But I've heard all of it before.
Did you expect that though? That first round? Did you expect JC to
honestly
bring that
no?
type of
I expected
angle?
JC to be way. In the first, I expected. Okay, so in my opinion, I expected the writtens to be better. In my opinion, however, I did expect it to have the same impact that it did in the room. I expected him to have a fire first, and in the first round. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, when you watch it on cam, they're probably gonna give him the first. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably gonna give him the first, which is cool with me, because I feel like I took the second and the third. His third was cool. I feel like I was heavier in the third. I took the second clear. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got the second and the third.
What for you felt like worked for you?
What works for me is the punching. And the thing about it is, for me, like I said, is sometimes I just gotta make sure, like, the crowd is already comfortable with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, once they're comfortable with me, they're gonna listen. When you hear the gay nigga say some fire shit for the first time, you looking around at the other niggas around you like, should I react? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what it be. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to decide, like, should I react as opposed to a crowd that's already comfortable with me, they don't mind. By the second round, y'all comfortable with me, I done start out and landing, y'all good. So now everything's landing.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Second round, everything's landing. You know what I'm saying? So they just gotta get comfortable. Like, I think, you know, what I do now, like my performance, my aggression, you know what I'm saying, the way I punch, I feel like that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna keep me winning. You know what I'm saying? I don't lose often. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's gonna see me lose anytime fucking soon.
Well, what do you think was your best round, and what do you think was JC's best round?
My best round was my second. His best round, I want to say, probably is his first. Okay. Even with all the gay shit that I feel like I've heard before, it was constructed well. It landed in the crowd well. You know what I'm saying? Part of writing is knowing your crowd. Part of writing is knowing you, so you can't count that against somebody that writes for the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm gonna say this. I was a part of the crowd. I felt like his first, it was the typical angles. It was some reaction, but I'll say I think JC's best round was the third, and I think that was the best class. Like your second, I felt like was your best round, but I felt like his might have been the third. Not saying he won, per se, but I feel like that was his
third round
because he was really rapping like.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He was rapping. He was
back to JC on that type of time. You know, he wasn't preaching.
He didn't play with you.
Yeah.
And the thing, like I was telling some of these niggas, and this is no shot to none of them, but I was telling like the klutz and like the authentics. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get the same version of JC that I'm gonna get.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that because you're not that level of competition yet. Right. So when you take that battle, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take it with a grain of salt. JC not gonna come in here and play with no J2. You know what I'm saying? And
not
that
at
in
all.
itself is a compliment.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that type of JC. Like, a lot of niggas can't say that in the last. Surf ain't get that.
I want to ask you this.